pull down my mic, I start the TikTok live. And I crack open a cold one. Shit. Oh, it tastes so good. Alright. I don't hate myself enough yet. Alrighty. New Carcinia. I remember what I was doing. I was looking for the crystal guys. What are you guys doing? Oh, this is a heist. You know, rather than wasting mine and everyone's time trying to find these fellers, I should have found them before. I swear to God they were right here. They were right here. Oh, hi, Laura. Hi, KT. I refuse to break more crystals. Until I know. Hey man, how's it going? It's going. Just a standard day for me. Stream is late because I really wanted to, finally, once and for all catch up with all of my actual job work. And, long story short, I wasn't able to get it done during the day, so I had to push back some stream time. Level 18, you're actually level 19. So, actually get wrecked. Also, thanks for the Go Popular, Laura. Very cool of you. I was really hoping I could find those two dudes who were obsessed with the crystal again. But everywhere, I've looked seemingly everywhere and I can't find... Oh, hey, item. I've looked seemingly everywhere and I can't find it. Your friend just started playing Minecraft for the first time. He's wondering if he should join the server. I mean, he can. You know that. You know as much as anybody does. There's no griefing allowed or anything, so he shouldn't have any trouble. You know, if God forbid anybody does grief his shit, I will happily roll it back. And dare I say, he gets the best part about Minecraft or any game is, you know, he gets the community aspect. I can't play games like Minecraft completely solo. It's just not fun for me. He started an Eternus free server. He doesn't have a whole lot going on there, though. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, my server literally would have nobody on it. The only reason it does is because, you know, I stream on it. Living by the square lets me visit Topside almost 3 times a week. It's almost like I'm a real Topsider. Can't believe I missed that dialogue. That was crucial for the lore. Laura, it's a good thing you're here. Write that down, write that down! I'll be honest. I don't really want to go back and give them the map. Because I don't want to, like, continue the main quest. I want to get, like, everywhere basically done. And be a goblin. Used to live near the Grove, you know? Alright, Pronathan. You got Fortune 3 and 2 stacks of diamonds. Alright, Jesus fucking Christ. What am I writing down? I'm playing Schedule 1? Oh, you drug addict. Glad I gotta get out of that hick town before things went belly up around there. Bye, junk. Jesus Christ. He wants... $1 billion? He wants a fucking billion for my house? Are you fucking kidding me? Over my dead body, are you getting that fucking thing? Oh hey, you can buy a barbed hook at 10 counts. Alright, well I start to see why there's an ability to use barbed hooks. Oh, thank God it's at... Wait, that's a massive discount, actually. Oh wait, is it? If I buy 10 of those, that's $500. Nope, it's a $50 discount. It's like the armor in Twilight Princess. I don't think it's very good armor. I mean, I could be mistaken. got nothing to sell. Take it all, Pronathan. You named your world Druggies for Life. You know, that is one of those games that I bought to support the developers and then proceeded to never play. Which is a darn tootin' shame, because I give my money to people that I should. In fact, I just spent far more money than I probably ever should have on the Steam Summer Sale on games that I will likely never play. But I'm also now experiencing buyer's regret. Hang on, I gotta move my drink out of the way because it's blocking chat. Oh hey, my phone's on 7%. I should probably plug that in too. Oops. The dude gives it to you if you gather all the butterflies in the game? Fuck that. That sounds like a pain in the ass, arduous process. Hi Dexter, how you doing? You got Peak, by the way? Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, who knows, if you want, maybe we'll play some Peak later. Saved up enough to afford one of my new shiny shells. Buy shell insurance. Huh. I'm gonna buy the shell insurance for the egg, just because that's what Laura likes. For the record, by the way, the house, is this an indie game? Yes. This is an indie game. I forget who makes this game. Crab Aggro or whatever. I think actually this game is either made by or published by the same people who made Peak. I'm down. I don't know how to play. I'm just down. Got it. Dexter, I'm going to end. Oh, you're going to the end. I was reading, I'm going to end your Minecraft server. I was like, that's an interesting thread. But yeah, you won't be the first there. I think the dragon's already been murdered a long time. I think the dragon was actually killed, like, day 2 of the server. But also that house is my main objective for the game to get it, and it is weaker than the coffee mug. Oh, an achievement for buying some insurance. Little bro. Oh yeah, the imposter shot. Okay, I gotta buy that. What is... Okay. Do you like cats? Yeah, I got my cat somewhere nearby. It did get killed, yeah. You just want cool blocks? Fair enough. I found out that, fucking Brittany has a gigantic... Oh, no! How did this happen? Is it because I talked about Schedule 1? Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it wait, what? It contains unoriginal or reproduced content? What? Clicky little button for appeal. This notice is unclear. My live does not contain the content mentioned in the TikTok should allow content like... I understand that this does not contain the content mentioned in the notice. Well, I suppose we'll appear... Well, that's frustrating. Why is my live getting restricted? Restart. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart the TikTok live. So, that's dumb. 1 second, TikTok, sorry. That's dumb. I have more diamonds than 81% of creators with a similar following. Fantastic. Alright. There you go. Oh no, I didn't. Ah, dang. I got to start remembering to hit, like, 18 plus on my lives, because it stops minors from showing up. Abandon your shell, cause it. Alright, so I want to buy as many of these things as I can. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy... Ooh, what is that thing? That's dumb. I have a feeling that if I buy this, it's going to be a shell that actually breaks into smaller shells, which would be really funny. I would really like that. But I'm not gonna do that yet. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Baby shoe. I'm saving the best for last. Oh. I keep getting bounced around. Because now there's a ton of fucking shells lying around. That's really stupid. Hi, Brittany. Brittany, you've missed it. We're 1 minute into this new stream, but the other stream got restricted 8 minutes in for having unoriginal content. Look at that. When will I be on the server? I'm normally on the server. How? I fucking wish I knew. That's never happened before. I've never been, you know, restricted for unoriginal content. The only other time I've been restricted was when Smiles got me restricted. But I don't know. I appealed it, and then I just restarted the stream because I was only. This is what you were streaming. Yep, I was streaming this. Exactly this, just like I've always done. But to answer you, Dexter, when I'll be on the stream, I'm usually on the stream or on the server during stream time, so I'll be streaming it. I don't often play it off of stream, but I do sometimes. Oh, hey, Crystal. But probably no Minecraft tonight. And if not, if I do, it'll be later tonight. Or, yeah, it'll be later tonight. I don't want to break more crystals down here because I want to find those guys who are obsessed with the crystal. They've gotta, like, there's no way that this game just had those guys here for that one bit and then they vanish off the face of the earth. They've got to teleport to other, stuff. Hi, Cat. How you doing? Are you doing okay? Yeah, I saw somebody posted, I forget who. I think it's, that one guy. Because that's descriptive. But one guy posted the clip of all of the zombies, spawning in on me on Minecraft. It's a funny clip, but I really hate my own voice. It makes me very upset. That was me. Oh. Hi, Laura. Listen, I believe in communism, alright? It's a group effort. I'm unfollowing now, bye. Yeah, you know what? Fair. You can refollow when I finally post the Forgotten City. That's when you can come back. And Kat, I'm so sorry you're sick. What do you have to tell me? You heading out of the reef? Yep. Any advice? Just make sure to stay safe, small fry. The ocean's a big place, and you are honestly adorably small. Oh my god, is this Xander Smalls? Is this the man dating one Kyle 8? Thanks. It's Xander Smalls, guys. True, that's when it'll be worth coming back. Listen, I just gotta make the fucking vouch channel. I'm just so indecisive. That's my problem. And I told you why. It's because the deciding between the Shredder name or the Nobody name. I just don't like it, Rita. Brighten up, Babs. Walter and Shelly will be putting in good trash for us once they become scrappers. Scrap the scrap. I just want my Walter safe here with me. Not out there in Scuttleport among the muck, and who knows what else. He's probably dead. Cat. This is how bad my memory is. I know you said sick. I don't know if I said anything in regards to that, but I'm sorry you're sick. I hope you're doing well. I hope you feel better. Despite it all, I'm just happy to have home here at all. Alright, Terry. At least we don't fall victim to bandit raids like the towns out in the open ocean. I did? Yeah, well, you know what? I never said I had good memory. In fact, I've said the exact opposite many a time. I think I just have to go back into town, actually. There's a lot of areas that I can go to, but I think I've explored basically everything. Also, why is there no save? Like, the nearest save is in the middle of this fucking place. That's weird as hell. Is that somewhere I can go? That looks suspicious. Alright. Well, how's everyone doing? Lori, you still having a good time? Cat, you having a good time? Everyone enjoying themselves? I'm sorry I was late to stream. You say yes. Okay, this is good news. Oh, hey, a friend. Hi, Ford. I can feel it. Even distant, our home still calls to us. No matter how we resist, the spiral drags us inward. Alright, he's the crazy hobo. I'm doing okay, just blah. Well, ain't we all? You're unbelievable, truly. Why am I unbelievable? I just asked how you're doing. Unless you're calling me unbelievable for not remembering if I said the most basic, you know, within 30 seconds if I forgot whether or not I wished Cat feeling well. Or if you're referring to my absolute terrible memory. Jesus Christ. It is open. What is open? What? I didn't ask if anything's closed. Do I have dementia? You people worry me. Also, Ian... Antaran Studios? Antarana Studios? Well, thanks for following. I feel like I'm butchering your name, and I apologize. Damn. I'd hit like a fucking freight train. Lantern Studio. Oh, it's a lowercase L. Oh, that makes so much sense. Lanterna Studio. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Oh. Alright, well listen here, alright? You can lamau all you want, but there is one thing that I cannot fucking stand, and that is lowercase L's and capital I's. That, like, don't get me wrong, the English language ain't perfect, right? But that is my cross that I bear. I cannot fucking stand that capital I's and lowercase L's, not even just on, like, text, or rather, not even just handwriting, but also in text, like, and messages and digital. It is the same letter. It's the same character. You cannot fucking tell the difference, and that drives me fucking insane. I feel like this is not the first time I've come exactly here thinking that there would be a path, and there just isn't. This game is so funny. Laura, okay, I understand that I might be schizophrenic, but you have me on a whole different level. Because what has happened that you said this game is so funny? What caused that? I'm not that schizophrenic. I know I'm not. Nothing funny happened. Keeping you on your toe. No, you're just making me question my reality. This is worse than gaslighting me. I don't have a very good memory, and at this point you're just exploiting it. You'll just be in chat and say something completely off the record, out of context, and it just leaves me like, what? Hey, nothing happened. What do you mean? But it was funny. Fuck you, cat. Nothing happened. You can't do that. You can't just pull that shit. What is this? There's this whole area up here, but I don't know where it is. This is obviously the cave I can enter in. And that's the exit. And that... Why is this like such a shockingly detailed map, but then this is just nothing? There's no sign that shows me how to get there. Aside from maybe that? Maybe it's an underwater cave. Or like an in the... Maybe... Oh, wait, no, that can't be the case. There's no way. That cave right there is only 4 exits. Unless I'm crazy? Do I have to go back to the town? I think I have to go back to the town. Why did my phone vibrate? A Discord ping. Pinged me on Discord. My phone is signed into a different account. Oh! That's Rubber Ducky Joe. That girl. She's playing DBD. That means her friends probably went home. Upper crust. Yeah, you would want me to go back there, huh? Yeah, I bet. Nope. We're gonna go back to... here. You bought DBD today, too? Oh, no, Laura. Quick, refund it before you can't get the money back. You don't want to go down that path. Trust me. Have mercy on your own soul. DBD is it's a fun game that I wouldn't I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, which is a lie, because I absolutely would. Hi cat, it was cheap anyway. I know, because it goes on sale for like 80% off, and then it's $5. You don't plan on playing it too much, it's still... Okay, here's the thing, right? I know you guys have like a deep burning hatred for, you know, Dead by Daylight. And while I get it... Ah! Oh no! Hang on. Ow, ow, ow. I'm getting double teamed. This usually only happens in certain videos on certain websites meant for adults. No! You had so much to live for! I just realized what I just said. Anyway. So, I know you guys have, like, a strong hatred for DBD. And while that's, like, warranted for a bit, like, to a bit, because a lot of it is just, you know, holding a generator and holding a button. You've had the game for years. Interesting. And yet you hate it so much that you threaten to unfollow, unsub, get out of the stream. Just because you hate it so bad. It's not no, you fucker! It's not a very mechanically intense game, and I can understand not liking it. But it is a shockingly decent game. It is one of the buggiest games I've ever experienced in my life, though. I swear, everything breaks every other patch. Like, it's one of the few times I've ever played a game where the killer, or not the killer, like characters straight up get removed because they're that bugged. Sir, I have never... You've never what? Did I get the DLC? There's DLC for this game? Hold on. Sometimes I feel bad about, like, just pausing and being like, I'm gonna go do something. But, no. It's like the same 5 people in chat. None of you care if I sit for a while. There's no fucking DLC for this game. There's a soundtrack. That's it. Why would you lie to me? Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, you were asking? Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Brittany. I don't mean to comfort you. I thought you were leading me astray. Well, now I'm dealing and slinging... Oh. Ow. No, no, you fucking cheater. You goddamn... I hate my life. Oh, that's what you said. Sir, you would never. Everything makes so much sense when you actually have a memory. What does this do? Smoke screen? Threaten to unsubscribe. Goldfish my memory. Listen, sometimes conversations go quick. I feel really bad. I'm sorry, Brittany. I apologize so badly. I didn't mean to make you... I feel like you're, like, depressed. Like, I have hurt your feelings severely. I know it probably isn't that big a deal and your feelings aren't that hurt, but I feel so bad now. I see that the Minecraft server actually had a lot of people playing it today. So that's pretty cool. Oh, dang it. And it was chaos? It was chaos? I mean, I did see a whole bunch of stuff going on. I didn't see lost all my diamonds in your base. What do you mean you lost all the diamonds in my base? Did you have diamonds and die? I mean, I know I saw a message from... Oh, was it you? Someone shot me a message at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon asking if I could get on quickly and get all their stuff. It wasn't me. I feel like I kind of wish that, like, the plugin for the land claim, you got arrested. I beg your pardon. Oh. Schedule one. I have such an awful memory. It's not a bit. It's never like I'm saying this for the shits and giggles, you know? Oh, my fucking... Oh! I never pretend that... Oh, no. I have such a bad memory. It just is really bad. Apparently, I'm out of kelp. Would you look at that? Yeah, I think it was Magnus who died on my, My live is not eligible right because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. Again? It does not contain unoriginal or reproduced content. Is it because the fucking... Is it because of this? Is it because of this? Is it fucking because of the Amogus? You have an Amogus shell? Yes, I think it's because of this. I think somehow... The game is thinking that Are you fucking kidding me? It's so fucking dumb. Oh, this is fucking stupid. That's what it is. I'm like, oh, how does, like, TikTok even recognize that my shell is, like, an Among Us character? It's because in the bottom left of the HUD. Like, the shell is there. Oh my god, that's totally why. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, hey, there's stuff in there. Oh, sorry. That's the monster energy. burp again. I was actually, I'm kind of hoping, right, on Friday, I'll have a bit more time to... Okay. Jesus. I'm kind of hoping that on Friday I'll have more time outside of work to get stuff done. And by stuff, I mean I would love to edit some footage that I have lying around. Maybe get some content posted for everybody. As said many times, but like, I have so many clips lying around now. I also have a lot of like really old clips too. Like over years of me just playing games that I can just post those to. Someone made a base above the end portal with a big hole into it? What do you mean, into it? Oh! Is it like... a bit... Is it like a little castle? Kinda? Like it's only like... It's mainly like cobblestone or stone brick. Like that kind of like base? Yeah. Yeah. So... We actually had a small issue with that a while back. Because when I first put in the land claim plugin, the land claim lets you turn off portals, and originally I had that setting allowed because I figured, you know, you could stop people from entering or exiting your base using nether portals. But that guy claimed the end portal and turned off portal usage, and then, you know, I didn't want to like punish him or anything, because whatever. But I had to go in and manually fix his thing when he was offline. And make it so people could actually, get used to the fucking end portal. Oh my god! Riley, you were gonna ask about that? First of all, hi Riley. Second of all, ask about what? The end portal? Seems like an oddly specific thing to come in. Ow! What? Huh? Who? You fucking cheat! You cheated! You goddamn cheated! Hey, so I just actually lost a whole bunch of microplastics now because of that bullshit. Not like too many, because I did just spend all my microplastics a moment ago. But I did just lose a couple thousand microplastics, and that is not very cash money. I hate this little... You know what? This guy's cute. I'm getting rid of him. His little context prompt keeps showing up sometimes, and it's very aggravating. You think I need to get on sometime? I think something happened at my base because there is cobblestone. I mean, I was checking out the server every once in a while, earlier. Like, I just poked my head in and saw what was going on. I didn't stick around too long, but I didn't notice anything, like, out of the ordinary at my base. Ow. In a place you wouldn't have put it. Alright, well... I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to just clock into the stream, the server and check things out, so I can either do that later. Okay, Jesus Christ, what is this? Oh, hello. It's a raid. Oh my goodness, I got so quick on, like, I was so ready for the ban. I was like, oh no, we have spam. And then I read the words raid. Oh my goodness, I got so worried. Well, hello, Luna, Dragon Soul, Enfies, and Select Star 7. Welcome. Oh hey, my impostor. Luna 7. Oh god, you mother... Luna, I've been meaning to tell you. I found out what the golden goose eggs are for. You fucking cheat! Oh, I fucking hate this guy. Almost got banned from being here for the first time. Who hurt you? A lot of people. I have trust issues. What does it do? You can give it to Domitius to buy your way into Malleolus's home. That's what it's used for. But 9 times out of 10, I'd imagine, everybody finds a way into Malleolus's home already before that ever becomes relevant. Oh wait, also, Select 7, you were the person who raided. How was your stream? What were you guys doing? And it's Steven. Oh my god, am I missing the... Oh my god, I'm missing the fucking T. You hack! You hack! You can't keep doing this to me! Super Mario Galaxy? Ooh, I've never played that. Is that a Switch exclusive? I think it is. It's a Nintendo game. It's Mario. It's absolutely a Switch exclusive. It happens every time. I'm so sorry. I would like to be unique in the way that I read your name properly the first time, but dyslexia gets the it gets the best of me. And clearly I cannot read. That guy legitimately just pushed me off the ledge. And then committed... right? Okay, you're just bad at this. Riley! He just nuzzled me off the edge. What do you want from me? %100% bad at... I mean, don't get me wrong. I am bad at this. I'm much better at Dark Souls. By the way, I've never actually played this. Are you enjoying it? No. No. In the nicest way, this game has its moments. But I hate to be a hater for it. But last night, it was pissing me off. See, because I've played, Dark Souls. Like, I'm not one of, like, an aficionado, you know? I'm not the best. Your name is Contrary, as we all care. Well, what do you care about, though? But anyway, this isn't a bad game. It's just, like, the combat bugs me. Because I've played Dark Souls, and I've... don't do it. What? Huh? Are you fucking kidding me? There was a hermit crab in that? Don't let me lie. He hates this game. I don't hate this game. Oh, no. I take it back. I do, in fact, hate this game. Because I'm getting fucking trick-shotted by a bunch of guys right this second. Understandable, you're a Souls-like lover, too. Oh, no! I'm a Souls-like lover, but I'm also a Dark Souls lover at my heart. I have like 400, I think, and 50 hours is the last time I ever looked in Dark Souls. I've got some hours in... Dude, I fucking... Why are there 4 archers right next to one another? Something about shellfish, something insurance, is what I just read. We could be brothers. You've played almost every Souls-like. I haven't played almost every one. I've played... Ow. Bits and bobs. I've played a bit of the original Lords of Fallen. Ow. It didn't impress me. When I say I played a bit of it, I mean I've literally played, like, a couple hours or 2. Okay, you're going back to sleep. It's too early. Okay, what do you mean it's too early, Riley? Have a good rest of my stream? Okay, well, I'll see you later. Bloodborne is my thing. Got like 2K hours on it last I saw. It's 6 a.m. Jesus Christ, Riley. Alright, guys, sorry to raid and fade, but I am eepy and need to sneeby. Well, everyone here cares. You know what? Thank you. Thanks for the raid, Steven. It was fun having you here. It's a shame we lose you so quickly, but, you know, heck, I hope to see you again. It's funny that the Twitch chat actually greatly highlights the names of raiders, and that it doesn't actually stop doing that. But anyway, I played a bit of the Lords of the Fallen, and when I say a bit, I mean I literally played like the first hour, and it really didn't impress me that much. I played a little bit of Mortal Shell, again, didn't fully impress me, but I plan on going back and trying to play more of it. I hate this part of the game. I hate this part of the game. I'm really not enjoying this. Have a lovely night. Have a lovely night, Steven. I still feel the need to call you 7, but... God, I'm gonna... I got spawn camped! Are you fucking kidding me? I like Mortal Shell, but it had a good few issues, too. Yeah. I mean, my personal gripe about this game, and I've said it before on the streams... Oh my god. I think there's, like... And I think anybody who enjoys a good Souls-like can attest... Hang on. Oh, okay. I think anyone who enjoys a good Souls-like can attest, is that Dark... Since when can I climb on a rope? Dark Souls is... like, it is basically masterfully designed. And it's not just difficult for difficult's sake. You know, enemies are placed in levels with, like, careful thought and consideration on, like, shit like this. Like, how many bow enemies can we really put in one area before it gets really fucking annoying and it starts to frustrate the player? They also consider movement, which is something that this game doesn't. Like, the reason I died just then, and about to here, is because if you dodge roll while in the air, you can't do, like, the swimming in the air, which I always forget. So, like, this. I can swim in the air anytime I jump, and I can dodge roll. But I can... Of course, now it's not doing it. There you go. I can dodge roll in the air, but if I dodge roll, then I can't swim in the air. FromSoft put so much immense effort into there. Yes, they do, and you feel it. It oozes. It oozes effort in every single aspect. And it makes for such a really good thing. You'll also be calling it a night? Alright, well, Dragon Soul, it was good to have you here as well. It's a shame we lose you too, but, you know, hey. Maybe we'll see you again sometime. And then, like, I don't know. Just Dark Souls is all about quality. They don't just do things to make it difficult. And I feel like a lot of games that take inspiration from Dark Souls take the inspiration of difficulty, and they don't actually consider anything else. And sadly, I think that this is a game that takes that in stride. Not saying it's the most difficult game ever, but it is frustrating. You will, in the words of Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. I feel like I need my fan on. Oh. Can I? Nope. Wait, I'm just gonna run past you guys so I can get my... Oh, it's up there. Jesus Christ. Okay, interesting. I can't actually impale the glass on my spork. Makes sense, but I don't like that. I'm just gonna run past all of you. Nobody has any objections. Thank you. Also, that's another complaint I can lodge right there. So you see when I picked up my shell, I did like a dodge roll. That's part of the animation that it forces you to do every time that you pick up the... Oh god, Jesus Christ. It's part of the animation that they force you to do whenever you pick up your shell, and you get animation locked. So it's very easy to die. And if I were developing this game, that is the number one... Like, number one, that's one of the things that I would have gotten rid of immediately. Is getting stuck in an animation when you're picking up your item. Because part of the game is that you're going to be running back to grab your items. So you would want it to be... not like the most likely thing that you kill your player immediately. Yes, things should require a few attempts and give a bit of a challenge, but just increasing enemy health and making you do impossible things isn't fun. Yeah, I don't know if this game, like, increases enemy health. I'm not positive if that happens. But they do just, as the game goes on, they do shit like this. Where it's just consistently more enemies all of the time. Like, originally it was one sniper. Now it's 5 snipers in a cramped alleyway, all firing at me. The projectiles have homing, which I'm fairly positive Dark Souls does not have homing projectiles. They just have, like, good pathing and predictions. You've been throwing yourself at a wall for days now. What wall? What wall have you been throwing yourself at? And you hate that in Space Marines too, using buttons slash picking up items has an animation, and you still got... Yes, if your player gets stuck in an animation, I think it's basically customary that you have to give them iframes. Because if you don't, then you're just Satan. And you hate your players. Oh, hi, it's you again. Are we ever going to discuss the fact that there's not a save location anywhere nearby? After all of that hell I just went through. I'm not going to talk... I'm going to talk to you. Chaos in Final Fantasy. I see you chose the path of power, Vagabond. I can sense the Master's power up ahead, emanating like waves. Their unfathomable muscles bending the currents effortlessly. Their piercing eyes flawlessly disconcerting their opponent's every flaw. Their sultry voice. Are you sure this person really exists? Probably. You stand to learn the Master's dominance over the waves, but when you have it, what then? Will you tip the scales of this world towards justice, or will you make placid by your abilities again? Hide behind society's reach. Be warned, no physical strength will protect you when the last kelp stalk shrivels and the waves cease to roll. You must cut this world apart with your power, separate the good from the evil, or the power is worthless. Are you going to go around fighting people? Are you sure going around fighting people is the right thing to do? I get it, you're upset about what happened at Slacktide. I'd be super mad if that happened to my friends. But the Duchess is already dead, right? Didn't you say that she's the one who started it all? And you suppose it ends with her? This world is damaged, falling to pieces. Only might can force it back together. And it starts with the head of those who treat this world as a plaything. Mark my words, little crab. Habituate yourself to violence. The future holds it in spades. Okay, so I guess he is from the beginning of the game, even though I never fucking saw him. Another slight criticism I can levy is, you see how it's still it takes killing things, like, it takes me 2 hits. I know that that's not a lot of hits, right? I understand that, but it takes me 2 hits. I have done nothing but level my attack power in this game since the start of the game. I got... My fucking god, dude. I got killed by the goddamn hermit crab, who isn't even an enemy. I mean, he is, but he isn't. I'm gonna explode. I do feel like if I genuinely sat down, right? Ow. And compared, like, notes on how Dark Souls does its... Oh, no. As I was saying, I feel like if I genuinely sat down and I compared notes and I, like, did a full, like, deep dive breakdown on how it is that Dark Souls does its combat, from, you know, dodge rolls to animations to, you know, parrying and everything, and then I sat down and I compared how this game does it, Jesus Christ. I feel like you could definitely make a pretty easy case for this game has a habit of doing what a lot of games do, which is just making things difficult and doing things in a weird way. I've said it before and I'll say it again, but one of the, like, parrying in this game, you parry after an attack, or, like, at the end of an attack, which, if you've played any game, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, whatever, you parry during the attack, or right before the attack. You don't ever parry at the end. What the fuck? I did it, you won? Congratulations! I don't know what you won, but you did it! You're no longer smacking your face against a brick wall for 2 days. I don't know. This game bugs me in a way that Dark Souls never did. I get stuck going from boss fight to boss fight in this game. Whereas in Dark Souls, the boss fights are like the main thing that hold you back. Also in Dark Souls, when you face shielding enemies, you have a kick. You don't have a kick in this game. It's the final boss of the original Final Fantasy. He has like 20,000 health. Hey, here's a actual decent enough memory. I feel like I've said this before, maybe not to you, Kat, but I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games. Or any of the Kingdom Hearts games. Or, like, any of the Metal Gear games. I hate everything. This is your first one of any of those you listed? I have played one Final Fantasy and none of the others you've mentioned. Okay, so at least I'm not alone. I mean, they're really big franchises, but I haven't played them. I also never played any of the Uncharted's. I never really played any of the Killzones. A lot of PlayStation games overall, but I just missed out on. Get absolutely bonked on. The only Final Fantasy you played was 7 because Sephiroth is hot. Fair. I'm a man. I'm straight. Sephiroth is hot. Like, look at this, alright? I just want to point something out, right? Oh no, I'm gonna get beamed with a fucking... Yep. So I just want to point something out about this, right? If you see this cliff, there's 1, 2, 3 snipers. There was another ranged guy and another sniper on this cliff where I am right now. I feel like if I genuinely sat down and I played through every single FromSoft, specifically FromSoft, not any of the other like games that are inspired by Dark Souls, any of the FromSoft games, then I would find that there is almost never a time when you are in the direct sightlines of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different enemies that are all ranged, and like all of the range takes out like half your health. I know, like, in a way, I feel like I'm being a little whiny bitch about it, and I kind of am, but, like, it's a science. There is a science to a good Dark Souls game, and that's what I mean. Like, I don't think that Dark Souls and FromSoft ever sits you in front of literally 6 ranged enemies that all can fire within, like... And that's another thing that compares, you know, how fast the fire rate is for, like, Dark Souls enemies versus this game's enemies. Elden Ring had that going to Stormveil Castle, right? But you could go around and avoid the whole... Well, that's another thing. Like, I won't lie, there are areas where, like, there are, like, craziness. In fact, there's an area that I walked through just earlier that... I forget where it is, but it's either in Dark Souls or Elden Ring. But it was strongly reminiscent. I was like, this literally looks like a piece that was ripped square out of Dark Souls. And it is a part of the game where there are, like, 5 archers, right? I think it's in, Lothric, the Castle of Lothric or something. It's been so long since I played Dark Souls 3. But, like, Lothric's castle. Like, there's a part where there's hounds, there's snipers, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. And it's a really pain-in-the-ass area to get through. Like, it's really pain in the ass. But the difference is there is a way around it. Like, there's another alternative. And in fact, you can, most players, dare I say, probably get through that area originally by the back entrance. I hate everything about this. Okay. Another criticism. I got hit there by one of them. And I was stun-locked long enough to get hit by the other. And I know that that's not, like, this game exclusive. Trust me. Dark Souls, you can get stun-locked by enemies. But that was so long to get stun-locked. I feel like... I really feel like I'm just bitching. But this is what I mean. I am committed at this point enough to this game that I'm going to see it through. But the combat, for me, in my opinion, does not feel good. Wad of gum. A weird piece of goop that never dissolves. Slows enemies that hit you. I am gonna shut the fuck up about it now, though. Unless somebody else comes in and asks what I feel about the combat. Oh my god, Jacob. When did you do that? Jacob came in and just gifted 100 roses at some point. And I never saw. I was just too busy being a bitch. But he never said anything in chat, so I never noticed. Look at me, deflecting the blame right on Jacob. I say, when he didn't say anything, that's his fault. Well, Jacob, if you are here, thank you for the 100 roses. Millhouse also, thank you for the heart, mate. I know Twitch probably thinks I'm crazy and schizophrenic, but I'm also live on TikTok, that's why I'm saying that. I should feel bad. I should, and I do. Oh, I was never meant to come down this way. What weird map design? There's no post-game content for this game that came out in 1980. Man, how fucking dare they? Bro, how dare they? The game just ends when you reach the end. It doesn't ask me to spend another 40 hours in it collecting all the collectibles and shit. Ridiculous. What do you mean I got the full experience when I got to the credits? This is gonna go into a new loading area. Nope, it's gonna go into a boss fight. This is going to be the most boss fight I've ever seen in my life. What is this? Okay. That's a little fucking morbid. Jesus Christ. How dare I get 14 hours of gameplay for $2? They see me folding. They hating. Patrolling the trunk. Oh.
Why do you sad, polluted crabs keep coming to this place? I thought I made it clear. There's nothing for you here. Has your sense of self-preservation rotted away, even? Or perhaps you truly wish for death? Well, I'll gladly oblige you, my friend.
Man, look at those IK handle legs.
Square up, devil! Why toss your life away?
Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Okay. This is gonna be fun. Square up, devil! Just fucking crushed me. Oh, Christ. Well. Oh, fuck. Fuck me.
Why do you sad, polluted
Look at
crabs
those.
keep coming to this place? I thought I made it clear. Square up, devil!
Not again. Oh, I parried by accident. Hang on, I gotta change something. Oh, I cannot change this? Hang on. Maybe it's because I'm in the middle of an attack. Nope, fuck me. It's because I'm in a boss fight. Okay, relax. Ow! Relax.
You deserve your fate, monster!
Why am I an asshole?
Why toss your life away?
Jesus
What
fucking
purpose?
Christ. I'm not prepared for this. Time to install the second game? Yeah, and while you do that, you can sit here. Hey, you wanna know something really morbid? I can have my... Not only am I gonna use the bodies of my dead brethren as a shell, but I'm also gonna use it as an accent to my weapon. I'm... This is so morbid.
Why do you sad, polluted crabs?
I have to skip this cutscene every
Square
fucking
up.
time. Oh, I forgot to change
Devil!
it. Well, I'm well
See you
accustomed.
to the drain!
What do you mean? Teleports behind you? What the fuck? Okay. Why are you literally an anime antagonist?
I'll break you apart!
Will you? You probably will. Oh no. Ow! Ow! Oh!
You deserve your fate, monster!
Jesus Christ.
Seems like I'm still out of practice. All skills fade with time, I suppose. I truly thought I would perish in a cooler way, though. Fighting at least 10 or 12 guys. Well, you've earned it, petite crab. Come and put my tortured soul to rest.
I'm not trying to kill you.
Oh.
Ah, this game. I gotta say, the comedy in this game is almost worth all of the fucking anger. This game pisses me off like no other. And I just went on a fucking, like, 12-minute rant about how, you know, it's like, not the most perfect Souls-like I've ever seen. And then it just fucking... Oh. Fucking hell. And also, why are you an anime protagonist? Do you know about these shrimp? I thought he was a lobster, personally, but you're totally right, he is a shrimp. And yeah, if I'm correct, don't these guys have, like, a nuclear bomb in their claws? Or is that a different one? I wish that there was still more voice acting. I hate that I have to read it myself. Your mind is not polluted like the others, then. Oh, dude, I just wandered in here. Oh, and just like that, I see enveloping you? A weak yet unmistakable umami current. You are full of surprises, petite crab. As an apology, how about I teach you something neat? Since the gunk destroyed my fellow villager's mind, I've been desperate for a disciple to pass on my fighting style to. How'd you like to learn the skills of a master? That sounds like it could come in handy. How do I start? We can begin whenever you're ready. Hold on. They punch so fast and hard they boil the water and cause a small explosion. Yep, they're the ones with a nuclear bomb. 20,000 microplastics. Holy shit. Well. Oh, what are you? A coconut. Huh. Can I roll with it? I still don't want it, though. I like my dead brother. I love me some microplastics, but I'd rather eat a macroplastic. You're out here in the kitchen just chomping on a gigantic plastic bag, like a Ziploc. The egg is still better, I don't care. It's better than literally adorning myself in the corpses of my cousins. Alright, let's do this. You've learned so much about harnessing umami, my child, but I see if you yet to unlock its full potential. To reach the limits of your strength, you must comprehend the spiral. Oh, I'm great at spiraling. I do it all the time. I have a feeling he has something in mind. If I recall correctly, they were human-sized, getting punched by... Oh, if they were human-sized, it would be like getting hit by a bus. I feel like that's an understatement, but... Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. Tell you what. Close your eyes for a moment. Everything in this ocean follows its own cycle. Even those that cannot see, even those that cannot think. The tide goes in and out again. This is a cycle. A kelp plant sprouts, grows and withers. This is a cycle. A crab is born and lives and dies. This is a cycle. Actually, it's not, because... like, a cycle... I mean, okay, you know what? The entire world was born at the outside of a great spiral, and one day it will reach its center and return to nothing. But this, too, is just one single, massive cycle. A cycle means it begins again. When you die, you don't begin again. I mean, like, I'll accept a plant will begin again, sure. But, like, people don't. If you understand and can feel this motion all around you, then focus deep on your own path, on your own spiral. And then your abilities will be limitless. I think I'm starting to get it. Upgrade adaptations. Adaptations? What? Oh, these thingies. Fires a larger bullet that can capsize an enemy. Deals damage over time to the trapped enemy. I just fucking spent all of my crystal. At the end of last stream. It's not eligible because it... unoriginal and reduced God damn it, TikTok. One moment. Who is reporting my live? Who is... Who? I've turned into an owl. Who is saying these things? It's me. Ban me. Alright, bet. Bye, Laura. Oh, would you look at this? You already have 2 mod actions? I wonder what those could be. Brittany also says me. So which one? Alright, so row subjugate, size and damage increased. Tentacle. Size and summon duration increased. Okay, well this is for sure getting upgraded, because this is the best one by far. I pray I never fall victim to the bobbit worm. What a terrifying creature. I have. Those that get snatched by its jaws are dragged beneath the sand and quickly devoured. Que horror. Quel horror. Would that my meals walked right up to my doorstep like that. What a life. Well, I need more. Reported on TikTok for doing nothing? So unusual. Listen, return to this place whenever you wish to hone your skills, Petite Crab. Absolutely I will. And one final thing. How would you like to learn my secret technique? Let me guess, is the secret technique going to be something involving that glowing cube back there? Secret technique? Indeed. All umami abilities are ripples of the past, and the best techniques are learned by witnessing their power directly. See where I'm going with this? If you are willing, I will teach you how to punch like a master. Oh, he's going to teach me how to cause a bomb. Not only will you wield untold power against your opponent, but you may find yourself able to break into new places. That sounds pretty cool. Well, it goes a little something like this. Oh. Unleash an underwhelming might of mantis shrimp to demolish your enemies or certain umami-infused objects. Well, I was hoping that there would be, like, a giant bomb when he did that, but I guess I can settle for this. Cool. Find one more to increase umami charges. Now, you know the worst thing? It's been so long. I don't remember where I've seen these cubes, and they don't get marked on your map. So I don't know where the fuck they are. There is another one in the town, I think. Hi, Amogus. It's so funny that you just sit there. Alright, well. Bye, shrimp. I'm gonna teleport now. Listen, TikTok is very good for one thing and one thing only, and that's to get your name out there. Because you, like, even, like, nobody, right? Even, like, well, me. Even nobody has a chance of getting, like, somewhat seen on TikTok. Like, my first ever stream, before I had any following whatsoever. I mean, now I have, you know, 500 followers, but that's still nothing. Nobody actually shows up to the stream except for, like, 6 people. And that's fine, you know. I love my 6 people. They don't gotta be, like, you know, I don't need all that. But the thing about it is, I have 130 out. 130 people have already seen the live I'm in right now. Ow. Can you fuck off? So, like, I guarantee you that Twitch has not... Why am I breaking these just by running into... What? I shouldn't be able to do this. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Something's bugged. What did I do? Quick, somebody get me a boss. Oh, this is great. I'm fearful that if I stop running, it's gonna just stop. I also came here because I could have swore I remembered one of those glowy cubes being here. This is so silly. But apparently I'm mistaken. Hang on, how fast can I kill this guy? Oh, you're so fucked. You're so fucked. Wait. I gotta come back. No, it fucking stopped! You broke it! My hammer's better than yours. And mine's made of my dead cousin. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Hi, Skull. Alright. Oh, hey, a cube! That's one of the things I wanted. Jump, jump, jump. You know what game I really want to play on stream? I want to play Blood Omen. Blood Omen 2. It's been so long since I played that game. Like my childhood, literally. Jesus Christ. What is that game? It's a game where you play as a vampire. Specifically a vampire named Cain. It's in a series called Legacy of Cain, which is another, like, that's another series of games I would love to play, because I've never played them, and I hope that they're good. I don't know if they— oh my god, this is how I'm supposed to get up here? Wow. I finally found the intended route, guys. Sure, I've only come up here through completely incorrect means, but... Crab wearing crab, using crab to hit crab. Crabception. Bwah. Have I been up here before? I think I did. No, I totally did. I did. You love vampires? Luna, you and me both. I'm a big, I mean, not only do I like time games, like time travel, time, like, manipulation, everything. If you couldn't tell from seeing that I was streaming, like, 3 time-based games back-to-back without even realizing it. But another type of thing I love are, like, vampires and werewolves. I love that shit. I'm a little fucking nerd. I'm a weeb, if you will. You ever play Vampire? So, I played a little bit of Vampire. I never actually finished it, so that's another game I would love to play. I don't even know how far I got into Vampire. I hate that I'm saying Vampire. It's vampire. It's just spelled without the I. And I'm being blasphemous by pronouncing it as vampire. Oh, hey, egg. Hang on. Update, you can't use the egg as a hammer. It just doesn't work. Pretty good game you enjoyed. Less so on replay. I think I already told you. Yeah, its replay is certainly less fun for some reason. You know, I don't like... So, I don't make long-form videos on, like, YouTube or anything. I would love to. Like, genuinely. That is something that I've always wanted to do. And especially when I play games and I want to yap about them. I would love to do that. But... I don't know. It's hard for me to sit down and, like, figure out how I would write a script and, like, actually get all of my thoughts down. But there was a time when I had looked at Vampire, or Vampire, you know, and said, like, listen, I want to make a video about that game. Specifically, I wanted to take that game and compare it to BioShock and other games like BioShock in the sense of, like, how the game offers you the morality options of you can, like, suck someone dry to get more blood to upgrade yourself better and faster so you can get stronger. Similar to how you can, you know, eat little sisters in BioShock to get more power. And I wanted to play a bunch of games that have those morality mechanics and compare how well they do and whatnot. Like, and more specifically, I also wanted to compare, like, which games actually do it well. Because just because it has, you know, a morality aspect to the game, like, oh, you know, you could eat this guy and suck his blood dry and, you know, get really strong, but how does the game handle it? Like, is there ever going to be a point where I am too weak and I am genuinely considering, like, eating my fellow friend. I'll be honest, Vampire does it pretty terribly. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I would love to, like, sit down and analyze that and see, like, listen, is there ever a moment that comes in where I genuinely sit down and I say, okay, maybe I should eat the nurse, right? Because the nurse is gonna have a bunch of blood for me, and I'm really weak right now. Or is it just gonna be a little icing on the top of, like, basically an RPG mechanic, where it's like, you know, I could pretend to be a blood-hungry, you know, psychopath who eats everybody, but there's never a moment when the game actually tempts me with its game mechanics to do that. And if I had, you know, if I was a more motivated, better person and, like, better content creator, I would be able to sit down, play that game for, you know, 80 hours or so, and then sit down for another 100 hours and make a really long-form 3-hour video. But that's my struggle. I can't find the time to do that. And when I do find the time, I spend it playing video games and relaxing. Okay, well, it does have a moment like that. Like, if you ever feed once, the fights can be kind of hard, but the story ramifications are minimal. And that's another thing to, like, consider. Like, even if you do feel, like, that need, like, if the game does properly say, like, oh yeah, you know, you should probably eat somebody because it'll make your life easier, then does the story, like, react? Like, that's another aspect of that video, like, I would love to make. Like, how does the story react to it? I mean, I know in Bioshock's case, Bioshock does it fucking awfully. Because as far as Bioshock is concerned, you can get by like nobody's business. Like, you get more than enough Adam without eating a little sister. There's never a moment where it feels like you have to eat a little sister. And the game responds to you eating little sisters by just giving you the bad ending. Like, there's no other change in gameplay. Like, it's not like more enemies show up in the levels, or, you know, whatever, to balance it out. Or, you know, Tenenbaum gets angry at you. Like, she still saves your life at the end of the game. She still helps you out, even though you're eating the little sisters, which is exactly what she tells you not to do. So it's just like a superficial mechanic that just says, oh, well, you did, you know, the bad move too many times, so now you get the bad ending. Feeding 0 times has cool story, feeding on everything is cool, but anything in between is just whatever. Yeah, I feel like if I genuinely did, like, that thought of, like, comparing those games, that's exactly what you'll end up getting in at least some of the cases. Another game that is like that I wanted to, because also this would have been, like, a great excuse to play the game, is Prey. Because Prey also has the mechanic of... Oh, hey, it's a good thing I'm going back through these levels. Prey has that mechanic of... you know, you can get these upgrades that are, like, from the enemies, but by doing it, you become more like them. Which they, like, explicitly say, like, once you do that, the security systems in the base will stop recognizing you as a human, and so you'll start having to fight the security systems. I glitched it again. Yeah, ow. Come on. There you go. Jesus Christ. I think I found the glitch. I think it's a reproducible glitch. I think it's just I have to do a charged attack like that, and then I can just run into them. Yep. That's so great. That's dumb. I'm not gonna abuse that, but... it's really funny. Where am I? What is this? You know, I had... I'm glad you like that, Enfees. By the way, Enfees. What should I call you? I know I have a feeling calling you Enfees is just not accurate. Don't you fucking dare. But do I call you Teeth Soup? Or, like, Enfys? Like Memphis? I don't know. You tell me, though. If I recall correctly, this is the right way to go, which is stupid. Oh, I missed. No, the cup! The second way you said Enfys. So Enfys like Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. You can call me Teeth if that's easier. I mean, I'd rather just call you whatever you like. If you prefer Teeth, I'll call you Teeth. Wait, where am I going with this? Okay, thank God. I feel like... I forget if there's a way all the way to the top, but I feel like there has to be. It just makes sense. Oh, there totally is. Look at that. I've mentioned it before, but tell me, has anyone, and specifically that means the people who have been here before, but has anyone watched, Mr. Sausage yet on TikTok? And if so, what's your, thoughts and opinions? What is that game? That's an old message from Brittany. I already answered that. Ah, you baited me. You baited me. You gave me a way up here, and I'm this close to the top. And there's just fucking nothing. Tennessee isn't real? It's true. It's a myth. It's made up by the government. I've never been there, actually. I have. But that's how you know I'm a sleeper agent, because I'm lying to you. I'm telling you I've been someplace that doesn't exist. Nah, I told you I wouldn't, though. Listen, Laura, you gotta watch him. Just because he made a spider sausage doesn't mean that you shouldn't watch him. If anything, that's all the more reason to watch him. Oh. He made a what? Oh. Alright, so, if you go on bro, it's the clone of How to Basic. No. How to Basic is insane. He's mentally insane. I feel like he can go to the doctor and claim insanity, and it would be true. But, so, How to Basic is crazy. You know, he destroys everything and he throws eggs at a million things. On TikTok, there's an account. It's called, like, Ordinary Sausage, right? And his content, he's very, very, like, what's the word? Passionate, I suppose? Huh. Very odd. A kintsugi'd crab. He's very passionate about his sausages. So, what he does is he'll take, you know, various things, and he'll... If it's not good enough on its own, like, as a supplement for a sausage, he mixes it with pork, but otherwise, like, he'll put it just in a meat grinder, grind it up into, like, you know, whatever small portions it can make, and then put it through sausage skin, and cook it and try it. You know that Japanese person who makes knives out of everything? I don't know them. But I would love to know them. And that sounds terrifying to watch. If you're referring to the knives, it sounds cool. But if you're referring to the sausages, it's awesome as well. But, yeah, all he does is, like, he'll throw it through a meat grinder, and then he just grinds it up, you know, whatever. And it's great. The first video of him I saw, no, the knives are cool. I love knives. Maybe too much. Me too. They're cool. But the first video I saw of Ordinary Sausage was the spider. And what he did is he bought, like, a tarantula. So he got one from, like, God knows where. And it came in a little baggie. And he opened it up. He's like, this is terrible. I hate this. This is a terrible idea. And he just puts... the spider into the meat grinder with a bunch of pork as a supplement material, and asks his wife if she wants to have some, and she's like, absolutely not, fuck you, like, I'm not doing that. So, he, you know, makes a tarantula sausage and eats it. And I think he gave it, like, a 3.5 out of 5. Like, he's like, it's not the worst sausage I've ever had, but he's like, I really can't get over, you know, the bits of spider that get stuck in your teeth. And ever since then, I've been obsessed with his content. He makes a wide variety of sausages. He made a wait. Oh, hello. That's an enemy type. I forgot it existed. It's been so long since I've seen one. Ow! I'll give you this. Ow. I fucking hate that guy. He made a knife out of smoke once. I beg your pardon? How do? You've effectively just told me the same sentence as... Yeah, he made a sandwich out of water. How do you make a knife out of smoke? What? Oh no, the Among Us is back. I'm gonna get fucking copyright struck on TikTok again for having duplicate or identical content. I'm gonna kill this fucking guy. There he is! Get him! Sleeping a little delayed. Sleeping a little delayed? I just woke up from my ass. Oh, hi, sleeping! Welcome! You fell asleep during one stream and found yourself in another. I like that dancing emote. I can't tell what... Wait. I feel like I recognize that creature. Is that like a mouth at the end? It is. Wait, is that a... hang on. Is that like the fucking creature that sticks onto Han Solo's ship in A New Hope? Because I feel like that's what it is. And I see that you say yes, but I wasn't sure if you're saying yes to my correct guess. Because I read that at the exact moment that I was guessing it. Good morning, Kanye. Good morning, Natalie. I'm fucking up my sleep schedule, one day at a time. Is that a whole pallet? Oh, it is. Look at that. The sands between... Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just a crab. Jesus Christ. It's okay, you forgot to eat today. Oh my god. Do you even have a boyfriend or a husband to warn you to eat? Or are you just one of those women who, you know, is just gonna starve? Tism twin. Good to know Cat's still here. I mean, both cats, actually, but... What are you... Oh my god, look at that. Ah, just kid... Okay, fuck you. I'm sorry, Mr. Krabs. I think it's time to retire you. It even says Sunny Sea on it. This game's dumb. I love it. A bonfire next to Solaire. Alright, hang on, wait. This is the perfect time. If I recall, if it wasn't an April Fool's joke, then there's something in the settings menu. Hang on. If it wasn't an April Fool's joke... Damn, I think it was an April Fool's joke. So what I was looking for, right, is that I remember seeing this game, like, before, like, at the time it launched and everything, but for, is it the Rathtar? I don't think it's a Rathtar. No, I think it's, specifically the little, like, worm creatures that land on him. Hold on, I'll pull up a photo of it. Hang on. I feel like I'm right. I feel like I got it. Like, nail on the head. A New Hope asteroid. Parasites. I don't know what they would be called. Creatures. Is it just one creature? I could have swore that there were more. A New Hope asteroid. What if I go to videos? What if I... Is there, like, a scene? Oh god, this is a 6-minute clip. Oh god, I can't play audio. That's how we get copyright struck. Hold on. I feel like I got it. Unless I'm... Oh my god, it turns into a fucking trailer for the movie? Are you kidding me? Asteroid. Cave. Into the belly of the beast. Asteroid cave. Okay, hang on. Alright, I'm swapping. I gotta be careful here. This is how I get restricted. Left monitor. Alright, so you see this? This creature. I don't know if there's, like, a good view of them. At any point. God, what are they called? I know that the... It's, like, such the worst thing ever. But like that. It's got wings. It's, like, a long, thin thing with a mouth at the end. I think it's the same thing. I could be wrong, but that is the creature I'm thinking of. I suppose we'll see. Meat knife? Cthulhu? No. Homie moves like Zoidberg. Ah, Zoidberg. Yeah, don't mind, Natalie, that I am coated in the corpses of my dead brethren, but I'm rewatching the video that dude made a knife out of bread and made it for... what the fuck? Ooh, the Exogorth. I'm sorry, do you just know the name of the creature? Hold on, now I have to look up the word Exogorth. Star Wars Exogorth. Okay, so that is the name of the giant worm. But I was more thinking the little creatures that are inside the worm. But yeah, Minoc? Maybe. Minoc. I feel like this one's right. Oh, it's for sure that. It is for sure that thing. I mean, these aren't good pictures of them. But I don't know if that's the same thing anymore. Google is not hard. Explode, Natalie. How about that? It's harder than you think. Looks like the thing from Stranger Things. You mean the Demogorgon? Also, Natalie, thank you for the 5 Go Populars. I hope that wasn't long ago. Don't often see crabs venturing into the highlands like this, hatchling. Keep your eye stalks on a swivel. This ain't no place for a crab that's still got their sanity. Unless you're a badass as me, obviously. Your own words, homie G. You got mad at me for asking and said the same thing. Listen, I'm allowed to say these things, okay? Because I'm just better. Okay, so judging by the map, I'm gonna die of fall damage if I jump down there. It's a Kezu from... Oh, god damn it. The emote is literally called Kezu Flail. Is it really? Huh. What's a Kezu? Alright, back to Google. Kezu. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's what it is. That is for sure what it is. Look at that guy. That's terrifying. I hate that. That is miserable. Do I even need to comment on that? Like, hold on. Let me just activate mouse cursor. Do I even need to comment on this and what this looks like? I didn't say it. Alright? Natalie said it. I didn't say it. It gets shorter when it's cold. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I didn't say it. Pretty much that. Wait, what happened to the Mr. Krill outfit? Mr. Krill had to go on a bit of a sabbatical, because now we have Solaire. We have to... listen, you can't tell me you don't like Solaire. Oh my god, this is the worst timeline! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Why is my phone vibrating? Ah! Who's calling me? This is the worst. Oh! One moment. Let me make sure my friend's okay. Eh. You would enjoy the silent stream, wouldn't you? Laura. I'm listening to 3 other videos at once right now, so it's not silent for me. Yeah, me when I can't be left alone with my own thoughts, or else I'll start to think. So anyway, yeah, I apologize. That was a bit of an important call, so it's a very good thing that I picked it up. Oh my god, you get it for real? Yeah, you cannot be left alone with your thoughts. I understand. But I am now concerned for my friend. Moral of the story from that phone call. More concerned now than I probably well, as concerned as I probably should have been before, but more so than I was before. A bobber. Minus 10 defense. Why? I mean, my friend's gonna be okay. Just needs to take a trip to the hospital now. But that's beside the bobber. I barely know her. Hi, Bank. It's still waiting for us. Our hermit home. Closer than one might think. Beneath our very feet. And yeah, Luna Cat. She, my friend called me. Essentially said she got hurt. And is now going to go to the hospital. Actually, she asked for my take on whether or not she should go to the hospital first. And I was like, yes. That is, like, a rather severe injury you have. And she's like, damn, I didn't want that to be the answer. So I was like, do I need to come and, like, drive you? And she says no. But she'll keep me updated. She'll let me know. My take, never go to the hospital. Debt is worse than death. Well, it's either that or, you know... God in fucking hell. It's either you go to the hospital or you learn how to provide medical care on your own self. Which, good luck on that one. By the way, I know my mic was muted the first time I did this, but the fact that... It's really fucking funny. Me stupid as fuck, coughing blood. Do I need to go to the hospital, though? I live with free healthcare. I mean, I get it. I do. I'm a big, like, just don't even, like, I'll get over it. Like, I don't even care for the doctor. But my line is drawn when it comes to, like, injuries that are severe enough to go to the hospital. You might be in debt, but, I mean, you're not gonna die. Huh, good luck, you're not getting me this time, asshole. Oh, my timing was off. Dang. Oh, it's off again. Bonk. Yeah, living is slightly important. Yeah. I tell you, my groove, my vibes are kind of off now. I'm real worried about my friend now. I mean, there's not really anything I can do right this second, regardless, other than go to the hospital. But I don't know. I feel both. I feel bad both ways. Can't eat pizza if you're dead. This is true. This is true. See, it's the classic TikTok audio. Ow. Who's in the hospital? Well, who do you think? You know her. And she's not in there, she's just going there. Yes, smiles. Oh, good heavens. Ah. God. Everything okay? I mean, it will be. Oh, no. Ow. My life. Ow. It will be, but doesn't mean that I'm not concerned. Ow. I can't read. Oh, there's sleeping SCP. Dare I say, that would have been a top-tier clip. It would have been fucking fantastic if that had worked as intended. Instead we got that. Back problems? No. I'll tell you later. Moral of the story, well, accidents happen. She got injured. She cut herself. It's well, not cut herself. She got cut. And it's a fairly deep cut. So she's got to go get stitches. Hi, how are you? I'm well, but I know what you're here for. Because nobody joins a stream and says, hi, how are you, without the very specific ulterior motive. Ow. What do I mean? Well, who knows? Maybe I could be disproven. Maybe you're just being chill. In which case, I'm well. How you doing? Don't mind me just missing the entire first part of the combo. You just followed me? Why, thank you. The red flags are going up a little bit. Also, I guess while we're at it, no problem, love for the support. Why, thank you. I mean, speaking of, I can also say... rude. Alright. Oh my god! That was a little extra, don't you think? Jesus Christ. That was the first time I've ever done that move on anybody. And it was on a poor, unsuspecting hermit crab. Sent to the Shadow Realm, Jesus Christ. But what I was going to say is, I guess while we're at it, Sleeping SCP, thanks for following. Enfys, thanks for following. And Steven, he's gone to bed. And Dragon Soul. And Hello B Gaming. Oh wow, he raided with a party of 16. That's insane. I didn't even realize that there were 16. I knew that there were some, because like 4 people spoke. But I did not know it was as many as 16. Where am I going? I'm looking for something. What game do you stream? I'm silent for a reason. If there was a face cam, you all would know the reason. Because I know where this is going. I've read this script before. This game is great. Hi, Roach. I do play other games on stream besides this. I don't really stay consistent with any game, aside from, you know, staying consistent and trying to finish it. Oh, is it genuinely a script? It might not genuinely be a script, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say yes. Do you perhaps offer art services to small streamers? There is no lead burying with Laura. She comes out with the mallet. She comes out with the straight up. Alright. I'm coming out with it. And have I ever tried DN? I have no idea what DN is. I don't speak acronym. Can I have your Discord? Brittany. We got a fucking comedian over here. Look at this. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I forgot I already activated it. Alright, well, I guess I'm done with that. Get him SCP. I don't know if... So I explored this area. I gotta be missing something. There's gotta be something to do with that. Maybe it is just a leap of faith. Maybe I just gotta hope and pray. Come here. Alright. Oh my god, there's a crystal right back here. Did I ever go up that way? I mean, I know I was, like, on the call during that, but... Question of the day. This feels familiar. Yep, the hobo. Mr. Hobo Joe is up here. And there's nothing else, right? Oh, no, there was something up there. Okay, yep. Bad memory. I'm playing as a crab. Really, I should be playing as a goldfish. Alrighty. What am I working with here? So there's either a way to call this crane up, or it's a leap of faith. I feel like this is suicide. Yep. Okay, fair enough. There's gotta be something to do with you crabs. Do I have like an umami thing? That royal wave, bubble punch, technical. Nope, none of them. None of them are like electricity. Shelleport. Let's go back to... I've explored that area. Shallows. Haven't explored the shallows again. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna see if there's anything special in the shallows. I also knocked over my drink. My drink? My Diet Dr. Kelp? How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink? Is this the way I came? Nope. This is where the rest of the game is. Interesting. Alright. What we're looking for is for some fancy glowy cubes. So I can break them. You said you were gonna get breakfast like an hour ago, and you didn't, now you're hungry. Well. Lunch comes for us all. Whether we want to or not. Oh, come on, I'm in range for that. Tomorrow/today, the 9th. I don't know. Is Enfi busy tomorrow/today, the 9th? This music is almost distractingly cheery. When does the combat music start playing? When you see an enemy. I read that before. That's a good one. I'm pretty sure all of the rest are bad, though. Beautiful joke. Alrighty. Alright, parkour. Alright, parkour. Alright, parkour. What is this? Jesus Christ. You usually spend time with your friends Roro and Ailey on Wednesdays. But it's nothing you can't change just for this week. Come back here. I just noticed that their lances are a soda top with a straw. That's really funny. Huh. This is a way back to the safe shallow. I wonder if, like, this is, like, the actual end of the game, in theory, is, like, just going back to your house. Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, wait, no, that one actually went through. What am I saying? Heart kelp. I feel bad, like, schooling on these little baby crab. I don't feel bad schooling on this fucking guy, though. That guy sucks. Yeah, I'm great. Well, listen, Laura, I would take offense to it, but you can't be upset by just the truth. Bonk. Coconut. It's a pretty big area for a little castle. Is there anything, like, special about it? I'm upset by it. You have to live with it, not me. Alright. Uncalled for. A little unnecessary, but, you know, I could take it. Explode. Yep, you know, fair enough. Also, Luna, do you just know Enfys? I take it that you do, since you're asking about magic, unless you're gonna play, like, digital magic. Darn. Yes. Oh, cool. Oh, we play online. Oh, okay, so. You. I mean, I guess that was useful. All that for a drop of blood. Alright. Let's see. I guess what happens if I go back that way. Since this area is seemingly the only way back to the start. I guess I should just say the other side of the ocean. Oh, she lives on the other side of the world from me. Fair enough. You're back, got a few biscuits and an energy drink. Ow. An energy drink is what's keeping me alive right now. At least for the next... what is it? Hour or so? Actually, normally I end stream at 3 AM when I have work. Which is only 18 minutes away. Stream did start late, so I consider keeping it going. At least for, like, you know, maybe another half hour or so after. But I don't know. We shall see. It's all based on vibes. Oh, you have work? Tomorrow. I'm back at Amazon tomorrow. Though I should really call out. Or, like, get injured, like my friend. So I don't have to work. Because if nobody realizes, today is what? Oh wait, no, today's the 9th. Okay, interesting. So it's a dead end. Today's the 9th. Yesterday was the 8th. Which means that tomorrow, in theory... Actually, no, starting today in some places, but it'll really hit tomorrow, is gonna be the start of Prime Day. Yay! I speak for every Amazon driver when I say, please, I beg of you, don't order anything. Just don't. If you can avoid the deal. If you don't need the deals, don't order it. Make our lives a little bit easier. There's gotta be something with these things. Orders everything. Of course you would. I firmly believe that you are Satan. And that you would, in fact, do that. I tell you, how interesting to see a Kintsugi'd Amogus. I gotta say, the popularity of the live on TikTok essentially died when it just automatically assumed that I was using copyrighted content. Or whatever. I mean, it did tell me that it would just stop pushing it out on story pages and everything, but I guess it never broke the appeal. Which is a shame. I don't know why. All this for an Amogus. Laura, may you kindly self-immolate. Listen, I love Laura, but sometimes I feel that. I missed her on her vacation only for her to come back and immediately want me, like, make me wish that she would explode. Oop. Come on. You know, I don't know what it is. I'm suddenly, like, not really struggling that much with enemies right this moment. And in part, that is, I am enjoying the game a little bit more. But I think that that's partially because I'm backtracking, and I'm in lower level areas. I mean, I can be a more passive watch. I mean, you're like a coin flip on sometimes when you're passive, or when you're very vocal. I, of course, always prefer more chatters. But nothing wrong with a good lurk, except for you, Laura. You're not allowed to lurk. You're trapped here now with you and I, and everybody else. These fish just remind me of Loki, the god of mischief. Okay, screw that. I saw this, though. Talk to me. Stay resolute, lad. These vandals have numbers, but you have the skill and resolve of a country boy. Oh, well, thank you. I will gladly lurk. Can I has? I'm dealing drug. No, Laura. Get out of the underprivileged youth neighborhood. Ow. Now I gotta say, I came back to the Shallows, hoping to find one of them cubes to break open, and I don't think I found a single one. I may consider a career change. Bro, I have made so much money so far. If I didn't... Yo, when we playing Peak, you freak. Well, considering that I got lost in the sauce with this game tonight, if you'd like, we could play that tomorrow. Give Crabby a little bit of a break. After all, who knows? Maybe TikTok won't think that Peak is already done content. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that anyways. Oh, what? You don't want to play tonight? What kind of monster are you? I remember when this guy was the biggest worry I had. Ow. And now he's just like kind of a standard enemy who shows up sometimes. I'm tired. I streamed for like 4 hours today. Was contemplating another 2. How'd your stream go? You know, you don't mention that you stream. I mean, you have in the past, but I mean, like, today you haven't. Hey, would you look at that? I actually had a memory. I remember when I was actually decent at this game. Listen. You know, I'll give it this. This game has, like, weird Metroidvania aspects to it. Which are kind of neat. Like this. Like, being able to, like, go into a whole new area that's still in, like, the starting area, because now you have, like, the grappling hook or whatever. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't know how much I like that in my Dark Souls. I'm more of a just kind of find shortcuts kind of guy myself. Sponge. Millie joined, though, and that was nice, and to be frank, I don't mention it because I forget. Wow. So thankful to your viewers, huh? I hate you. Get parried. Casual. Another crab. Well, at least I have his treasure. Ha! Get it, because it's another crab's treasure, you know. Ah, boy. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He bid his time. Alright. Absolutely beamed. Scratching my nose. I don't get it. Could you explain? Well, you see, we're playing a video game called Another Crab's Treasure. And I, a crab, just picked up an item called Another Crab. And he was the treasure. Aha. Thus, we have found another crab's treasure. Which is the name of the video game. And that's funny. I choose to believe that you're, like, running with a bit. And that you actually already knew that. It's not funny because you're not talking in Pooh Bear's voice, which is unfortunate. Do you just, like, roll a die, like a D20 or whatever, and just pick a voice? Because last stream you were talking about how I'm not talking in the Mickey Mouse, and now suddenly you're talking about how I'm not talking in the Pooh Bear voice. It's criminal, really. Can never please some people. Whether I'm out here talking like myself, or I'm out here talking like Mickey. Oh, I'm talking like Pooh Bear. Okay, well, fine, anime boy. See, the thing is about, like, the anime voice, like the, oh, geez, like, oh, like, I mean, listen, that's nothing like it, but I was about to say, like, unless I had, like, a script, like, some words to genuinely say, I can't think of any way of how to speak in, like, a, oh, man, I can't really think of it on the fly. You know? And nor do I like to. It makes me feel like death. Oh, hey, a shortcut. Of any of the voices, that one makes me feel like I want to explode. Oh yeah, no, not the ominous force field of doom. But you could catch me out here talking like Winnie or Mickey any day of the week. Is this sounding? Okay. That's an age restriction right there. Oh my god. I see Cat got it. Hey Cat, why do you know what that is, huh? Why do you know that? I just don't want to acknowledge it. Very fair. Very based. Do not encourage my antics. Why do you know it, huh? Hey, look over there! You see that thing? We don't talk about it. I had a friend once. He knew of such... Well... What would you really call them? Whoa, a thing. Roll back the tape, I missed it. What were we talking about? Exactly. The fucking restrictions you keep getting. That is not what we were talking about. I have no such thing. I've never been restricted a day in my life. Except for the bullshit that I keep getting restricted with now, which is that I'm using content that isn't mine. I didn't realize that using the Omega shell was gonna catch me in such hot water with TikTok. I'm clipping the beginning of the VOD, by the way. What about, like, an hour and a half into the VOD when it happened again? It wasn't even an hour and a half. It was, like, I think 20 minutes later, too. It happened pretty early. Get absolutely Jesus Christ, I sent him into orbit. I'll rewatch and clip whatever I want. I aided the bread and was yummers. I just needed to inform you. Well, thank you. I don't like that you informed me now, though, because now I'm jealous. And I, too, wanted some bread. Well, fellas, the whole reason I came back here was because I was looking for, cubes. And for some reason, I don't think that there are any. Is that another Crab's treasure? That game is awesome. Absolutely it is. This game has been nothing but aggravating for me, though. But, hey. I'm still enjoying it. I'm gaslighting myself into liking it. That's not true. I am enjoying it, but it is also incredibly, incredibly frustrating. Get bonked. I think I've just done a load of this backtracking for absolutely no reason. I don't think that there's any cubes over here. Anywhoosies, I got a mini pop figures. Do I want to see? I always want to see. Are you kidding me? Show. Never just bait me with pop vinyls that you're not going to show. Send it, by the way, via the microwave signals in my brain. So I see. You got Bluetooth? Uh-oh. You're gonna deal with the text channel. Moon Knight? But I'm not making a fucking whatever you call. Listen, I got rid of that channel. For now. Just wait until I eventually, you know, flip. And I go, you know what? Fuck you. It's gonna be a thread. Oh, you know, if I plan on sleeping anytime soon, I shouldn't still be nursing this bottle of... Hang on. Oh, I actually have so much energy drink left. Fuck. Last stream I downed that shit and it was gone in like the first hour and a half. This time I actually had that thing last from beginning of stream to end, which is not a good thing. At least, it's not a good thing when I need sleep. And I made it very clear in the last stream that energy drinks work on me because I don't ever use them. I felt the effects of them today. It took a really long time, but the crash did eventually hit me. Do we really think that a cube's gonna be somewhere here? I don't think so. I think the cubes are a myth. You found a Bluetooth once? I found something once. City outskirts. My identity. I don't see any cubes. So I feel like I don't have to go through that. Also, what a shitty gate. It's really funny that this is the gate. I would have laughed my ass off if I would have been able to actually walk through that. This game would have been a 10 out of 10. All of my frustrations would have been gone if I could have walked through that hair clip gate. Wait, why am I going this way? Wait, is there no loading zone? You genuinely had to walk all that distance? Oh my god. Also, I saw the city before it actually loaded in. That's funny. It would have been great. Oh, hey, what's that? Oh! I thought that was a special material. No, that's actually the light getting through the metal grating. I thought he was dead. Thank God. He's only having a snooze. Wait, what? Hello there! Hi, ma'am. Have you come from Slacktide? The bridge is usually reserved for traders, soldiers, or nobles. And you don't look like any of those, dear. Unless, perhaps, you're one of those neo-nobles that chooses not to flaunt your wealth? How exciting! What's the Duchess's court like? Is she as gorgeous as they all say? Yeah, she was... I mean, she's pretty. You're not so bad yourself, little noble. Care to come up to my apart... I didn't realize it was this easy in town. Oh, have a nice day, ma'am. Krill, you're an inspiration to us all. I wish I could say, you know, he's like me for real, but I wouldn't have even gotten the inn. I just realized I had a game open for the past day and a bit on my PC. No wonder everything was working. Oh, you mean your entire RAM was getting eaten up? And that your computer was not having a good time? Yeah, makes sense. Wait, is Krill hot? If the answer is yes, then Krill is not like me for real. See, I live a life where if women hit on me, I don't even notice. Ruthless ways ain't taken you yet, then scrap. Upgrade my fork. +5 attack. Amazing. Now I need 3. How many relics do I have? Can I see my inventory? I can. I have 1. I need 2 more. Old World War. Okay. You've You've only ever been hit on, like, maybe 4 times. So, I was hit on, allegedly. Right? Allegedly. I don't even know how many times. I would really have to think about it, I guess. But there is at least, at minimum, one really infamous example that I get completely grilled on rather frequently. Which is that there was a girl I was interested in. She was gay, though, so that's part of why I never noticed it. But there was a girl I was interested in, and I was talking to... Oh, hey. I was talking to her. And, like, one day she was just like, oh, let me, like, show you my car, right? And I'm not a big car person. And so, like, she gets out and she shows me, and she's like, oh, look at this, look at that, you know, whatever. I was like, oh, yeah, I was like, it's a cool car, you know? It's like, you got neat. And then she's like, check this out, and she goes to the back door, and she raised, the trunk. And she's like, yeah, you see my trunk? How spacious it is? I was like, oh, yeah, that's, like, a lot of space. She's like, and look, she's like, my back seats, they even go all the way down, you know? I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, my car doesn't do that, or, like, you know, it does, but I have a hatchback and everything, so... And then I just continued about my day. I thought nothing of it. Everybody who I've ever told that to is like, are you dense? How fucking... What? You've been hit on multiple times, most of which were people who fetishize the idea of me. I wouldn't realize either, don't worry. Yeah. Did I check Discord for the pop figure? I haven't. Also, what about Cat? You mean... Like, Cat? Cat's not here. We got Luna Cat. Unbelievable. I meet the Umami Master in the flesh, and he refuses to teach me. Says he won't grant his abilities to anyone with an obvious and irrepressible lust for violence. I shall seek power elsewhere. You know, God bless. Welcome back. Do you know this lobster? I don't suppose you could talk some sense into her. She's making me a little uncomfortable. Trials of the Warrior? What? Okay, well, first of all, upgrade my bobbit. Oh. I don't even know what it did when I upgraded that just now. Protects Krill from being interrupted while charging. Ooh. Making good use of my technique, then? Give those polluted crab who massacred this village a good punch for me. Too often have I fantasized about charging out there and taking a few of them with me on my way down the drain. Ah, but what good would that do anyone but to finally quench my burning heart? Move with an imperceptible speed before reappearing in... Oh my god, that turns me into an anime protagonist. You are you abso-fucking-lutely I'm getting that. Are you kidding me? Nah, that one isn't that blatant. Well, listen, everybody would say that it's blatant. I disagree. Her Majesty's Secret Service. Oh, it's fighting 3 bosses at once? Oh, fuck that. I'm not I can't win that. You have the power of Krill and anime on your side. Oh, is it back to back instead of all at once? It might be back to back instead of all at once. Jesus Christ. I have the power of God and anime on my side. You know, I remember how much fucking trouble that guy gave me the first time. In times of war, you must krill them. It's this guy. Wait, do I get his cutscene? Oh, please tell me I get his cutscene. I missed it so badly. No! Aw, dumb. Fun fact, there's a range. Jesus Christ. It is so OP. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm basically killing them in like 3 hits. Where was this power the first time? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, you see my stats? I have 60 attack power and, like, almost nothing in anything else. Aside from my defense, which for some reason is 45. Oh, it's because of my shell. So, but, like, I have 60 attack. That's because I have done nothing but boost my attack power. I have basically spent no money in vitality, no money in anything else. Just attack power. And apparently it really works when fighting older bosses.
Your death will be gorgeous!
I did it. Oh my god. What does it say? An adorable heiress of a ruthless medieval regime. Na 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 na. Use it and keep it right now. We can keep it for now. He looks so happy. Back for more, are you? I mean, that's the only trial of the warrior you have for me. And I have no more money for adaptations. Sadly. Level up. Well, what was I just saying about how I've spent no money on anything but attack power? I think maybe it's time to switch that up. No, I'm fucking kidding me. Oh, you're fucked. I've never been more scammed. I've never been more scammed a day in my life. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. It's even lying to me. It's telling me that the reason it can't is because it costs me too much microplastics. Ugh, fucking dumb. Decreases the damage your shell takes and improves resistance to status effects. I mean, I guess. Fine. It just doesn't feel the same. Where can I go that I haven't... Oh, I haven't checked this place yet. Nope, this place yet. Yes. This place has cubes. I know it. Now, how many cubes is a completely different concern. But... Oh, hello. Get him, boy. Wait a second. I need to try something. What? Oh, I can't actually. Wait, no, I can. What if I hit them with the bullet? Is it just... I feel like it should explode, but I feel like it won't. It won't. That's sad. Alright, give me back my Amogus. Is there a car battery zone? What do you mean, a car battery zone? What do you mean by that? There's the car battery tower, I think. What makes you ask if there's a zone based entirely on car batteries? The meme? There's a meme revolving car batteries? I'm out of date. Somebody update me. Bonk. I don't get it either, Looney. What's the meme about car batteries? It was a meme to joke about dumping car batteries in the... Ow. I feel like this is an area that I've never been to. It's my job to slaughter you. Shark egg. Well, you're unique because you're one of the very few enemies that just grants an item upon death. Amazon box. Let's go. Somebody quick, put on low roar. I'm playing Death Stranding. Oh, hi. You're a shrimp. Hey, shrimp. Hey, babe. How are you? You look like an honest crab. Think you could help a guy out? I'm in a little bit of a life-threatening predicament. I don't know, man. That glass looks pretty tough. Even with this fork, I don't know if I could break it. Okay, well, if you find a better weapon, or if you stop being, like, super weak, maybe come back and free me then. I really appreciate it. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. But if I had to be, if I had to guess, this is gonna break it. Haha. Gee, thanks, babe. I was probably only like 2 or 3 tides away from starving to death. Lamau. Glad I could help. Look, I don't usually do this, but you look like the kind of guy who keeps a secret. I know a big one. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to... You know that big-ass crab in the sands between who eats everything he finds, right? You mean the first boss that I rammed my head against for 3 hours? Yeah, I remember him. Oh. Yeah, I killed that guy already. Whoops. Well then. I got nothing for you besides some words of encouragement. You can do it. Alright, have a great day, babe. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? Is he like that late game of a boss? That I had to get the mantis... They expected me to go fight the mantis boss before the Sands Between guy? The comedy really does mask the flaw. It does. Oh, hi. Like, Listen, when you first got here, you heard me bitching constantly when you asked about, like, what do I think about this game. Like, this game, it really gets me going with all the little things. But the comedy is good enough to make me just forgive all of it. Ow. Ow. Get bonked. These damn creatures need to stop throwing the fuck up. That's all they're good at, dude, is just throwing up. Sniff. I know that there's a cube somewhere. It's the whole reason I came back here. But I came back here and I got comedy instead, so it's not like I'm losing anyway. Stop going behind me. You don't see me. I will give this game this. They have shown, at the very least, one clear understanding of FromSoft's tenets for making a good... Oh my god. For making a good Souls-like game. And that is, you can never forget the swamp level. So thank God they never did that. Gay guys or Aragorn? I've never watched Lord of the Rings, buddy. Now, if you ask me gay guys or Aragon, that's a movie I've seen. Why does it take so long to swing the Amazon box, dude? That's Lord of the Ring? Yeah, Aragorn? That's a character from Lord of the... Jesus Christ, I sent him into orbit. Uh-oh. Great. Trying to figure out what deck to build. What? Now you've lost me. It's a gay couple or Aragorn. You've lost me. Are you just being, like, facetious? Are you saying this as, like, the cards in D&D or Magic look like Aragorn? And so you're calling it Aragorn? Or is it, like, some sort of, like, sniper character who's really good with a bow? The most gay one you can find? You know something I don't understand, right? The 5 sand dollar, right? Why are there 5 of these in the game? Oh, vanishes on death, I guess. But why are there, like, 4 sea stars? And, like, more than, like... Because I can only use 3 stowaways. Sea cucumber. I don't know. Muscle. Oh, wait. That's just better than my nail. 20% item discovery? Wow. %, attack damage. Attacks deal 20% balance that. Ooh. These are actually good. Why haven't I had these? Charge attack deal plus 40%. Jesus Christ. Have I just not paid any attention to what I'm picking up? I guess it's because they expect a majority of players to not fully explore, so they add extra, like adding... I mean, I guess. That makes more sense. Or at least it makes sense why that is the design philosophy they would take. But, just interesting. Uh-oh. Yep, sounds about right. Now let's look at the map. Let's consult with the map. What is that? Where am I again? Oh, the map is just bugged. It's showing the shell in the completely wrong spot. There's only 3 of one item in the entire game, and you're... there's 4 members of your party. Ow, okay, sniped. Not very cool of you. I'm sorry, are they playing Leapfrog? I wish if you kill an enemy without anything on fork, you'd be able to pick up the dead body and make it a hammer. If you kill an enemy with, a charged attack like that, while they're wearing something that could be a shell for you, then it will automatically kill them and add it as a shell. Or, like, it'll add it to your hammer. So there is that. I like how I feel like I saw a fucking cube goddamn everywhere I went. when I didn't have the power to break open the cubes, and now I have the power to break open the cubes, and I'm just not seeing them. Such is life. Oh. Not the Dark Souls swamp. I've been poisoned. And pop. I will say the hammer, like, does good damage, but it doesn't do as much damage as I would like it to do. And I still can't do anything about this, can I? Nope. Oh, wait! Can I somehow remove... Uh-oh. 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 There's gotta be a way, right? Oh, dang it. I'm gonna try and spear it. I'm gonna try and, like, skewer it. But I need to break the tissue box. Okay. There we go. Weird that there's the ability, like, I can skewer it and use it, or I can put it back. But I can't do both if I have a shell and a skewer. Ooh, that was close. So much is happening and none of it is what I want it to happen. Exactly. That is my luck. Alright, now if I skewer this, this is totally gonna work. Okay. So it's been a good stream. What the fuck, dude? Anime punch. That's a decent idea. I can't even. I don't have the umami for it. That was a good idea. The anime punch has yet to let me down. Alright, clearly I have to just boundary break. And just glitch my way in, right? Just think. Think like I'm in Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. How would you glitch through the wall? Uh-oh. Never mind, I soft-locked myself. Fucking kidding me. Oh. Yeah. Alright, never mind. You, not that game. What's wrong with Five Nights at Freddy's security breach? If I was in FNAF security breach, I too would be distracted by trying to kiss Roxanne. Gregory. Wait a second. I see some interesting things back there. I have an idea. Alright, look. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna plan on either running into an invisible wall or dying. Possibly both. You know, of all the things I expected, that wasn't one of them. I'll give you this. When I streamed, you took the best nap. Oh, I'm so glad I could be a good, you know, entertaining streamer that I put you to fucking sleep. What a nice compliment. The game did, not you, you dork. Oh yeah? Well, how would I know the difference? Alright, I'll be honest. Scuttleport is like the next area I think I have to go to, right? And I don't have the foggiest fucking idea how to get there. Because if I can't skewer that tennis ball, I think it might just be, like, progress locked. Like, I might just have to check back in with town. Which blows chunks. This is the worst timeline. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Real quick. I'll return. You'll all forgive me, I'm sure. Alright. I've returned. I was a little bit longer. That's because I remembered, at some point during the stream, several hours ago, I should have put my laundry back in the dryer. Or rather, it's in the dryer already. I should have turned it back on. And I did not do that. Also, fun fact. the live on TikTok specifically is it has really stagnated, but that's really because TikTok actually upheld its restriction. So they restricted me for, and I quote, containing unoriginal or reproduced content. This is in line with the For You feed eligibility standards under our community guidelines. So, oof, how long does it take to appeal? No, so, it's not that, it's on a per live basis. Right, come here, Loki. Lay down. Oh, he clicked my fucking mouse. I guess I'm going here. Put your butt down. Lay down nice. Anyway. Where am I at? New Carcinia? Awesome. I mean, I guess it's where I was going. Laura says... Anyway, but it's on a per live basis. So if I were to end my live right now and go live again, it would get rid of the restriction. But I don't know why it is, I legitimately don't know why it got restricted. Especially, like, TikTok is bullshit. It will, what is it? It will restrict your live for no fucking reason. Or it'll restrict your comments or your posts or whatever. And usually you just hit, like, the appeal button, whatever, and then it will appeal it, like nobody's business. And they usually look at it and they go, oh, you know what, you're right, boss, like, this was our bad. But I don't know why this time it seems to think that this is a valid restriction. But that explains why essentially over 2 hours... What is it? How long has it been? 2 hours and 56 minutes, so 3 hours of TikTok live. Not many people have shown up. It's only been 145 people. And that's because they restricted my live very early. Bye, shells. Felix Cube. Oh, that's the last thing. What's my inventory looking like? No, I've got some stuff. I gotta go back down. The gamer keyboard is amazing. There's a gamer keyboard? Huh? Hi, Loki. Look at the building. I will in a moment. Wait, why did I come to you? I don't need you. He can't help me right now. What I really need is you, Pronathan. Hey, little fella, looking for something besides your shell, I mean? Alright, fuck you. Alright, that's all I really need. The rest I'll just hold on to for the time being. But, yeah, so I'm a little annoyed, actually, by that TikTok restricting the live. Because, I mean, just from now on, I'm just gonna, if I see that shit, just immediately restart live. I don't like restarting live because it fucks up with all the analytics and everything, but... Oh my god, you're right, it is a fucking... it is a gaming keyboard. Also, speaking of gaming keyboards, I noticed something. Do you see what I see? How do I get it? I am now a Rubik. Is this? Oh, it's a medium. I ain't keeping that shit. Twist top? What does that do? Oh, that's neat. You know what's really funny is actually they put this here so you can test out shells. All because of Among Us. I firmly believe that this restriction is entirely because of this guy. I firmly believe. If you go back in the VOD, like, I mentioned the restriction right when it happens. So, if you were to go back to the Twitch VOD, I am almost certain that it happens almost immediately once this guy starts getting on stream. Do we keep this, chat? It's either this or a Mogus. Take your pick. Vote now. Well, I'm gonna use one of them as a club. I vote F. Well, as the only vote, you are currently winning by default. I hear something. Is it just the shell? It's the shell. Alrighty. What map pieces do I have? Am I able to tell? Map piece 3, 2, 1. Oh, I think I probably have all the map pieces then. Yeah, I brought back a piece of the map. Fantastic. Go ahead and place it in place. And I'll go and interpret it. You brought back a map. I brought back a map piece. Amazing! Put it in! 2 seconds later. Do my eyes deceive me? You've brought back a map piece! Here I was poring over literature trying to discern the exact location, and you've just gone and done it. All of my knowledge in the world can't beat a little elbow grease and determination, I say. He's got the anime sunglasses. Alright, I got it. But I gotta be honest, I have no idea what this one means. So I thought it might as well show it to you. You seem kinda smart. Kinda, you little whelp. I mean, yes, give it here. I'll decipher it straight away, I say. Oh my god, that was loud. What is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. Of course you haven't. You're from out of town. But any Carcinian worth their salt water knows that such a building exists in Flotsam Vale, to the east of here. Flotsam Vale? You mean it's inside of Roland's company town? No chance that we find that one before him then. I'm sure his employees have turned that place upside down already. Oh, we tried. The house always wins, don't it? You always gotta be such a stick in the gunk. Give it up if you want, a small fry. I ain't quitting. Hey, hold on. Who said any of you could look at the map at all, huh? I'm the one who found it. Oh boy, here we go. Get up, be reasonable. We're all up against the odds here. It's crystal clear that Roland and his goons have the best chance of getting that treasure. So let us little folk beat them to the punch first, and then we can argue all you want, okay? Broski needed a map to find the map. Alright, I guess you have a point. See y'all in Flotsam Vale then? See you there. Shell with it. Guess I'm coming too. Godspeed, brave adventurers. Yeah, actually, I guess I did need the map to find the map, but I already found that map, so here you go. By God, my child, you smell absolutely terrible. Like you've been wading neck-deep in natural detritus. Tell me about it, old man. Flotsam Vale is completely swamped in gunk. I hope I grabbed the right thing, because I never want to go back there again. I see. Things are that bad already. All the more reason to keep up our search, I say. Let's have that map piece. Hopefully I can decipher it quick as... Kukopo? Kukopo? I like how it's like, go to the dump. Alright, I'm on it. Immediately. Man, you smell like shit. You just got back from the dump? Oh dear. Just give me the bad news already. You may have heard stories, or God forbid, even seen it with your own eyes, but rumor says an absolutely monstrous crab dwells in the sands between. One with a truly prodigious appetite. A beast that never stops consuming. According to the map, your path leads you directly to that monster. It would be logical to assume it has devoured the next map piece, I say. Whatever, I fought tough crabs before, I'm not scared at this point. Should I be? Be as scared as you wish, my child. As stated, this is all hearsay. But gird your shell, and keep your wits about you. It's never hurts to be prepared for the worst, I say. So that's 2 things I've already done. You have the look of victory on your face, I say. Yeah, it was tough, but exciting. Let's see what comes next. I'm kinda stoked. Is this the last piece? It appears so, I say. Unless I'm mistaken, we're about to learn the treasure's resting place. How my antennae twitch with anticipation. Aha, you'll scarcely believe this, I say. The treasure lies off the coast of Flotsam Vale, submerged within the slurry. Incredible, we're so close I can taste it. Oh, hey, guys. Indeed, all that remains is to head to the docks and grab a boat, and then... And then what? Roland! No, please, don't let me interrupt you. Enlighten me as to your intentions. So the treasure's sunk down somewhere in the slurry? I presume you'll trawl through it yourselves. Delusional rubbish. It's aching to find an input in a landslide. Just 'cause it's unlikely don't mean we ain't gonna try, you blowhard. Yeah, we got every right to give it a shot. What happened to the free market? Give it a shot oh, there he goes. Perhaps the free market will simply provide, but I've enabled this farce long enough. I'll be taking this map. And Shellfish Corp's flagship salvage rig, the Dark Star, will begin its search immediately. Feel free to meet us there if you wish to witness history, small fry. Trash it all. There's no time to waste then, I say. Everyone to the docks at Flotsam Vale. Did everybody else die? There were way more people here earlier. Remind me where I'm going? Were you just not paying attention, child? Roland's taking the map. We've got to head to the docks at Flotsam Vale. It's our only chance to catch him. I zoned out. That was a lot of reading. Well, good news, Lorda. Were you not just paying attention? May this corpo scum sink at the gunk. So Cyberpunk 2077 is the next game, right? Hi, Britt. We worked hard for that map, and Roland thinks he can just up and take it. Almost wish I'd thought of that. Why'd I waste all my time running around like an idiot? Gotta remember to work smarter, not harder, you know? I'll keep that in mind for next treasure hunt. Who cares about next time? We gotta catch up with them. Right. We gotta get to Flotsam Vale Docks. That's our best way across the slurry. See you there, pal. Let's make tracks, kiddo. Roland's got the map. If we don't catch up to him, it's only a matter of time before he beats us to the treasure. We gotta get to Flotsam Vale Docks pronto. Yes, I was paying attention, but to be a good streamer, you should remind me. To be a good streamer, I should remind you? Alright, well, I don't have to remind you. Just talk to our good friend over here. Remind me where I'm going? Were you not just paying attention? Roland's taking the map. We've got to head to the docks at Flotsam Vale. It's our only chance to catch him. You know, dare I say, am I just the dumb? Am I just the dumb one? Truly. Because... oh, no. Shipping port, now I get access to it. That tennis ball is totally gonna be gone now. Or I'm gonna have the ability to get rid of it or something. This isn't the end of the game. No way, no how. Scuttle. Oh, that's why it's called Scuttletown, because there's a license plate that says Scuttle. Hey, kiddo. Long time no see. Here I thought I might get a head start on you. So much for that. What happened? Roland happened, hon. He beat us to the punch. See that barge out there? I mean, that barge was literally already there, actually, last time I was here. You can go back. I didn't mention it. I noticed it, though. He's on that sucker right now, trawling the whole slurry for the treasure. Well, we can't just give up. Can we chase him? I like your optimism, kiddo. But no dice. You can't just sashay across the slurry bare-finned unless you like gunk in your gills. This here's the only boat I could find that ain't completely junked, and it ain't got any charge. Charge? Charge. Electricity, kiddo. All the boats around here run on it. Oh, is that all? I could probably make some of that with my magic powers and stuff. You messing with me, hon? I'm serious. Let me give it a try. Do I have a power that does that? You say you got some magic or something to get? Yeah, just give me a second. There's gotta be the right shell around here, son. Oh my god, it's... Is it? Hold on. There's just no way, right? I'm not charging that thing just yet. It's not happening. You're not telling me that this whole time, every time I've seen one of those crabs, I just needed a metal shell, right? Oh no, I'm beating him with E. That's my bad. Ooh, that bar is 99.99999 full. You're not, there's just no way, right? There's just no way. I refuse to believe this. Oh wait, hey. It's gone. I see we had the same idea. Maybe you're smarter than you look. Obviously, we're not getting across the slurry without anything to power the boat, you know? And there's only one place I can think of where we might find a battery that size. Namely, Shellfish Corp's primary trash scavenging facility, Scuttleport. So all we gotta do is get in there and ask them for the battery? Well intuited, my friend. Should be as simple as salt water. Just one problem. All these doors are electric too. So we gotta find a fuse to plug in here before we can go any further. But there's probably one nearby, so I'll guard the door while you go find it. Does the door need guarding? Obviously. That's dumb. That's funny, but that's dumb. Oh! Plug fuse. Okay, well, you know what? That's really dumb. You're telling me that you gated this with a shitty little fucking tennis ball? Plug in. Dumb. That's just disappointing, right? Like, it is, because I was thinking, like, you know, the metal shell, you can do this, and you can get all electric. I was kind of, like, thinking I'm like, oh, you know, I'll just bring a metal can or whatever. And also the fucking fact that she says, oh, man, if only there's a right shell nearby, and there's a metal can right there. Oh, shush it, Laura, go self-immolate. I don't know. I feel like that's one of those moments where, like, all the clues were right there to figure it out. And then, like, it just wasn't the solution that anybody might think of as... Ow. You suck. Barbed hook. Can I climb this? No. I hate these guys. I hate them just for that one move where they backstab. Oh hey, Smutawufusis. I love me some good Smutawufusis. You know, Loki, I'm glad that you're comfy. Googly eye. Don't forget to clock in. Alright, clocking in for my shift. Welcome to capitalism. Oh. Hey, what are you doing all the way out of here? Me? What are you doing hanging out in a place like this? I work here. At least I'm pretty sure I still do. Boss had everyone salvage out a lot of infrastructure around here to make some kind of big boat. Something about trawling the slurry for buried treasure. Skullport ain't been easy living ever since. Nope. I like how he's been living like this for about 5 minutes and he goes, it ain't easy. Light done left my crew's eyes. Now they're as likely to scrap you as any hunk of metal. I don't recommend staying out here, kid. I don't really have a choice. Yeah, I got a power source for one of those boats down by the dock. Well, power used to be generated in this very building, up above where we're standing right now. But ever since Roland scrapped this place, something's gone screwy with the electricity. It's inconsistent now. Sometimes the power barely flows, and sometimes it's way too much. Be careful if you find your way up there. I got a feeling it ain't nothing good. Well. Now your character can be depressed too. Yeah, my character can engage in capitalism, but instead, I'm gonna be a pretty princess. I don't like to work. Other people work. That's the man's job, you know? I stay at home. Uh-oh. Is that a hermit crab wearing an Amazon box? It is. Duck. Okay. I missed. Guess who who's back? Back. There go again. And. Hi, Luna. Ow. Guess who's back? Oh. Oh, all I need is a tissue box and I can cross that. No problem. Magnet. Alright, let's get down to business. Somewhere in here, there's gotta be something that can power our boat. You and me, pal, we're gonna get this done. Brothers in arms, crabs in a bucket. Other phrases that mean two guys working together in perfect harmony. Anyways, you solved this magnet puzzle-y thingy yet? I figured it out a long time ago, but I gotta wait and see if you can. Wow, what a puzzle. Oh, never mind, it is a puzzle. Do I just... Oh, this doesn't hurt me? Interesting. Well, clearly the puzzle is I have to... Yep. And then I pull this one. And then that... Oh, no, never mind. It goes somewhere else. Up there? Ow. Oh. It literally lands right where I was standing. Boop. Alright. Oh. Boop. I like hearing the little thunk. What? You cheat. Oh, my F is almost broken. Do we think that's the right way? No. Okay, never mind. I'm exponentially thinking this might be the right way. Never mind. I don't think it's the right way anymore. Never mind, I think it's the right way again. Oh, fuck. There's no way back, is there? Ow. Except for death. Huh. Aha. Not if you're good at platformers, there's always a way back. Let's fucking go. Alright, so this is the wrong way, despite contrary to belief. Okay, well then again, now there's enemies up here, so enemies immediately tell me that it might be the right way again. Do you go by the rule of which way has more enemies? Ow! You broke my fucking shell, you dick. Now I have a Kintsugi'd F. What if there is no right or wrong. Well, there is one way that will lead to the objective, and one way that won't. Which thus means there is a correct and an incorrect path. God damn it. Something tells me that that jump pad didn't give me enough power to actually get there. But this now looks like the right way. Oh, uh-oh. Well. Uh-oh. It moves too quick. Come on. It really does. It moves too fast, actually. That sucks. Donk. Oh, hey, I've just seen the time. So, for one, as a perfect example of just how fucked, TikTok is for restricting me, in the last hour or so, we literally did not receive a single new person to show up. Because it is just not pushing out the live anymore because it thinks that my live is using, like, stolen content. Which, that's just great. That's, like, my favorite thing. Very fucking stupid. But, it's 4 a.m. I have to be up and essentially out of my house in little over 5 hours. Like, 5 hours and 15 minutes is the latest I have to leave my house to be on time for work. I'm never on time, though. But anyway, that's where this stream's gonna end. So, yeah. No sleep till Brooklyn. What? Is till Brooklyn a measurement? There we go. Hi, Loki. He's still just sitting in my lap right now. Anyway, thanks so much for being here, everybody else who's here. You know, Luna. I'm assuming that Luna told, you know, her friend Steven about this stream. So thanks, Luna. Thank you, Luna, for being here. Thank you, Enfys, for being here. Thank you, Laura, for being here. Thank you, Britt, for being here. And anybody else who I may or may not have forgotten. Fuck you, TikTok, tonight. You suck ass for restricting me for no reason and only having 146 people see the live. But anyway. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. And, I look forward to going live again tomorrow. I hope. Because now I've been up late. So I might actually just get home from work and pass out tomorrow. I'm gonna try not to do that, though. So, but anyway, again, as many times as I say it, thank you for being here. It's great fun. I look forward to tomorrow. I already said these things. And I'm gonna go to bed now. So, go join the Discord, if you want to. It's also the best way to probably get notifications, because I know that Twitch and TikTok are not very consistent with giving you notifications, or anyone notifications for that matter. So, if you want to know when I'm live, probably best to join the Discord, get the role, and you'll get a notice every time I go live. But that's it. Thank you for being here, again, and good night.